Here's that. The Douglas County Traffic Safety Commission will now come to order. The minutes of the previous meeting have been mailed. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Okay. No corrections to the minutes. They are approved as mailed. All right. We have, thing on the agenda, victim impact panel. Everything going smooth. We have the Roadbridge Library. Still get the Roadbridge PD sending most of the attendees. The other cities are kind of sending ones and twos. I'm not sure why the numbers are really tapering off, but some of them offer online courses. And I get phone calls about the online course. It's not really operating like it should. It's been taking their money and not giving them the completion certificate. So I said, you need to go back to the courthouse or the people that gave you that information and tell them. And tell them to send them to me for an in-person program for Douglas County. So, yeah, any questions on that? Okay, we are gonna move along. The next thing on the agenda, ODOT.
You want me to stand up there or just go from here?
I think the camera can see you from there,
Okay,
so,
so.
He wants you at the podium.
Yeah.
He wants you at the podium.
Okay.
thank you.
Josh. So I'm Mark Epps, ODOT District 7, Assistant District Manager. This is Mike Fairchild. He's the North Douglas County Maintenance Manager of Boswell Springs, Reedsport. He'll be coming to these instead of me, and
Okay.
him and Randy Camp will kind of rotate back and forth, and then Glenn if need be.
Okay.
So we got a plethora of people. So updates for Douglas County. Starting this Friday, you're gonna start seeing some intermittent lane closures at the Winchester Bridge, just north of town. And then on the 31st, contractors are gonna start putting barrier down the middle of the southbound bridge. We're gonna have 2 lanes. It'll be 2 lanes open throughout the project on days and weekends. And then at nights, it'll go down to 1 lane. Detour routes will be in place. And then once southbound is complete, switch over to the northbound side. Doing some deck repairs, joint repairs, sides, putting a little fence along the middle.
Is that the is that the bridge, the freeway bridge?
Yes.
Or the old bridge?
The freeway.
So, and where's the detour gonna go?
Del Rio around Garden Valley.
Okay,
That's what I thought. I was gonna ask you about that.
That's
What-
for oversized vehicles and,
Is that only gonna be at night, that detour?
yeah.
Okay,
Well, if it's a super wide load, cause we have a 16-foot and a 10-foot, so if it's wider than 16, it'll go around.
It'll go-
Otherwise, we'll accommodate them.
okay.
But all the trucking industry is aware of this, has been planning for a while.
Oh, I knew that. I was
Yeah.
just wondering how it was going to affect like the Del Rio Road, Garden Valley area as far as residences and driveways.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, I'm off of Del Rio and it's gonna be and so when's this gonna start?
This Friday. But the 31st Sunday night is when they're gonna start putting the barrier down the middle.
Okay, and for how long?
My guess is probably a month, depending how it goes. Could be shorter.
Okay, and it's mostly gonna be at night, right?
Yeah, that's when, night and weekends is when they'll be down to 1 lane.
Okay,
It's just safer for the contractors out there
and
to
hopefully
be
we don't,
behind a barrier.
lose many deer.
Yeah. And the paving continues there from the Looking Glass Bridge to I-5. And if you've been out there, we added an intersection at Rolling Hills and continuing to finish that up. That should be done this fall. And then on 138 East, through Diamond Lake Boulevard, the ADA curb ramp replacement. That's currently still going on. It's been going on. Shouldn't see too much impact on traffic. And then this fall and this summer, we've got some hazard tree removal on Interstate 5 at milepost 95 southbound, just south of Canyonville. And then in Mike's area, 135 to 140, just north of Sutherland there. And then on Highway 38, milepost 6 to 16, kind of just outside of Reedsport. And then we got some fence repairs going also, I-5 milepost 86 and 151 over by Rice Hill and then down by Azalea. That's bridge pedestrian repair. That's not gonna impact traffic, but the little walkway underneath the bridge, we're doing some repairs to that. That'll be kicking off, should be middle of June, I would say.
What bridge? I'm sorry, didn't catch that.
Betts Bridge, it's right between Garden Valley and Harvard on I-5.
Oh, okay.
So by Gaddis Park, there's a little path under there that
Uh-huh.
bicyclists and pedestrians use.
Okay, gotcha.
And then we're adding a crosswalk in Elkton at Edgeview Drive. That'll be when school's out. That'll start that project. Then we've got some paving on the freeway on northbound and southbound, milepost 141, 143. And a little bit more paving on I-5 around 94 and 92 southbound only. And that's it. Any questions on any of those projects?
So back to detour onto Del Rio. It's for all traffic southbound?
No.
Just the
Just big stuff that can't get through that 10-foot lane
Okay,
at night and weekends.
yeah. Do we know the nighttime hours?
I do know the nighttime hours. They are
Like 11 or something, or 9?
6 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Okay.
Just better stay home, Marianne.
Yeah, and you got the log trucks.
Well, we knew you lived there, so that's one of the reasons we chose
Yeah,
that route.
I really appreciate, okay. And
All
you,
right. Thank you.
has any of the residences along Del Rio been notified?
I believe our public information officer sent things out. It's been in the newspaper, it's been on the radio.
I got an email.
We got
Didn't get
VMS
an
boards
email,
out.
yeah.
There should be plenty of notice.
You need to sign up for the ODOT emails. And then you'll get all that.
Okay, yeah, cause I don't think any of us knew about it. Okay, yeah. You can, yeah, just don't eliminate my deer. You can go for the raccoons
Okay.
and the Pepe Le Pews, but no deer.
Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
we're all good. We're gonna go to the next thing on the agenda. We have county road review. Come on up. What do you got?
Yeah, Josh Eacock, Public Works. Not a whole lot of change from last update, last meeting. We are about halfway through our Glendale Safe Routes to School project on Azalea Glen Road. They're moving right along. The contractor there is doing a great job. That project is slated to wrap up probably midsummer to August. We should be all done before the school year, which would be great. And as that project wraps up, we are jumping into the design of our next Safe Routes to School project in Tri-City. That'll be on, I think it's technically called North Old Pacific Highway. There in Tri-City and Chadwick Lane, which feeds the high school and elementary school back there. So we'll start design on that and probably construction in a couple years after that. The roundabout project is still slated for construction in 2027, at least for it to start. So that's still on schedule. New projects that have come up since last time. We are currently out to bid for some slurry seal of some surface streets in the Tri-City area. This is our yearly slurry seal program we have. We'll also have some chip seal operations that are gonna go on kind of in the later summer, July, August, scattered those throughout the county. We are wrapping up the Lighthouse Road on the coast, water line and sewer project over there. So that road's open back up thankfully to full traffic at this point. outside of that, I think as spoke last time, we have a lot of projects that are under design, a lot of bridge replacement projects that are being administered by ODOT. Those are still under design, construction a couple years out, so no really official dates yet on that. And outside of that, I think that's really all that's changed since last time, unless you have any questions for me about current projects we have or projects in the works.
Are we still in the design phase for the roundabout?
Yes, is just about to the final design phase. We're currently reviewing plans. And yeah, it's still on schedule to go out to bid, either really early 2027 or super late 2026. But construction would not start until the summer of 2027 at the earliest.
The Lighthouse Road project. I was there this last weekend.
Yeah.
And went over all the rough spots. So they're replacing water line, each one of those dug up paver between Salmon Harbor Drive and up to the Lighthouse, all of that dug up pavement. Is that what, each one of those is a water line? Is that?
Yeah, I can't speak to each patch individually, but yeah, we did replace, put a new water line up to the museum area there. And then there's certainly kind of various laterals that would tee off of there. So there would be some patches on the road there. They'll come back up there and pave that here shortly and kind of get everything sweetened up. And then they're also doing some sanitary sewer upgrades and lining for the Umpqua Dunes RV Park there at the intersection of Lighthouse and Salmon Harbor.
All right. And my compliments on the ATV lane.
Oh, yes, thank you.
That's all complete on that one, Windy Cove side.
Yeah,
It looks really nice.
thank you, yeah.
Yeah, that really turned out really well.
Glad to hear that.
And I know that a lot of the residents are really pleased with that,
Good,
so, yeah, kudos on that.
thank you. That was a fun project, a long one in the making there. But the Western Federal Lands designed to deliver that project for us, with the Federal Lands Access Program grant that we got. They did a great job, and we're happy to see that being effective, especially for this kind of first busy Memorial Day weekend, so.
Yeah, and it was pretty busy over there
Yeah, it gets pretty hopping over there.
for the 3 days, mostly like Saturday, Sunday. It rained on Monday,
Oh,
so
shoot.
everybody cleared out pretty quick.
Yeah, that was a much needed.
But it was really nice.
Yeah.
For the first couple of days of the weekend.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Any further questions? No further question? Okay, thanks, Edith. Okay, the next thing on the agenda is the Sheriff Department. We have nobody here to represent them, so we are gonna skip. And now we are open to any other thing we'd like to discuss. Floor is open.
What's in our budget?
I did not ask, I will ask by next meeting we have, I will have a grand total of what we have in the kitty.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Any further questions? Okay, since there are no further questions, this meeting is adjourned.